Hello, everyone. This is Esther Garza. Many of you know me because I applied for the Sephardic Cultural Certificate, and many of you asked me how to do it. So I'm going to share with you the way I did it. I did a video in Spanish. Now I'm going to be doing a video in English. So I'm going to share my screen really quick. So first of all, we go to their page, and I'm going to walk you through it. So it is called ASF, Institute of Jewish Experience. And how to find this page? Very easy. You go to Google, and once in Google, you type ASF, and you will see it right away. Well, actually, I go to this website a lot, and that's because I researched my ancestors. So ASF, Institute of Jewish Experience, and excuse my typing, and it is the first one that you see on Google. You press on the link. So my internet is a little slow, and once there, you're gonna see a menu on the very top. If you can, actually, if you wanna read all of the things they have, look at all of the organizations. For example, I know of Jewish Heritage Alliance and all of the other organizations that are helping this other organization, ASF, Institute of Jewish Experience. And for the certification, look, it has something about videos, reclaiming identity, courses, online events. And the one that I always go is the certificate of ancestry. So you can either register for the certificate in English or in Espanol. And first of all, before going into register for the certificate, I want to show you something. Jenny Milgram database, I'm sorry. I have a sore throat. So she has a lot of records. If you apply as a member, for the certification, you will get more access to more documents. So here you can go into, see what she has. She has viajes a Indias, trips to the Indies, the Caribbean, Cuban crypto Jewish, and conversos. And I also have a lot of friends in Peru, so I have something about Peru. The Netherlands, I have friends from the Netherlands. Nuevo Reino de León, that's where I come from. New World, Mexico. Inquisition data, Portugal. South America, Colombia. And like I said, Peru, I have a lot of friends from Peru. And you can research all of this. So for example, I'm going to type my last name, Garza. And when I type my name, you will see that there are several records. So for example, there's some records of my last name on Spain, the Canary Islands. And it says what sentences they had. For example, Alonso de la Garza, he was burned. Constanza de la Garza burned in effigy. That means after she passed away. Constanza de la Garza, I think it's the same, died in prison and burned in effigy. And also Alonso de la Garza. So they're kind of repeating itself. So here it tells you something about it. So those are records that you can find on the database. You can do an alphabetical name search. And for example, let's say Garza. You can see all of the last names. A lot of last names. So you gotta wait so it populates. Let me see. Garza. It will be all the way down because it's GAR. and it will take a while, but you will find my last name there. Now, when you apply for the certification, it says register for certificate. So it will tell you the steps before you start. Click here to begin. First, register for your certificate of Sephardic ancestry. Also use genealogy expert Jenny Milgram's guide. So whenever you purchase this certificate, you are going to get a PDF file where she gives you a guide on how to find your ancestors. Search your family names in the archives on this site and on jennymilgram.com. So we can go to Jenny Milgram, jennymilgram.com. I think I'm gonna spell it wrong. I forgot an E here. jennymilgram.com. And while it populates, let me continue. Number 4, complete the questionnaire. Very important. A lot of people are getting confused. And for example, someone sent me their stuff to me, but you gotta do it on the website. I don't have anything to do with this. So you fill out the questionnaire. Your information will be reviewed and analyzed, and then they're gonna tell you either you do qualify to get the certificate or you might need more items or more things. So you click here to begin. And so this is Jenny Milgram's website, and you can read it. She has some videos, archives. She also has several books. I do. So the best thing that you get, one of the best things that you get up besides the certificate, is that you also get this book. Let me show you which one. I have this one here. I have that one. But you get, I believe, how my 15 grandmothers. That's the one that I got. Okay. So to continue, you make a payment. If you live in the United States, you make a payment. So it's $125, and then you go next. It says, please enter the, okay, so I already did. You write your name, last name, email, phone number, address, and then, so it's gonna, let me just make something fake. Yeah. This is fake, by the way. So don't email me to ggarza@gmail.com. 222. Let's see, United States, and address. I'm just gonna put that. I don't know who lives there. Texas. And it says, please fix some errors. I don't know. No, I think it already fixed it for me. Let me see, Texas. I don't know why it says that. So it's gonna ask you for the payment information. And since I'm not gonna apply because I already did, and I already got my certificate, it's gonna take you to a platform where it's gonna ask you, do you have any Sephardic costumes or any Jewish costumes that they were passed on? For example, my grandmother, she used to kosherize her pants. She had a kettle just for milk and a kettle just for water, and she only ate beef, so she wouldn't use the pan for eggs, like for meat. And she didn't allow anybody else to wash her dishes because she always boiled some water, and she used to what I will say, kosherize her pants. Okay, so that was one of my customs that I wrote in here. Okay, they're also gonna ask you for your birth certificate. So you're gonna upload, there's gonna be like a little clip, paper clip, you press on it, and you're gonna upload your birth certificate and also your genealogy. Okay, let's go back to her website. It has ancestor search. and you find your ancestor. So let's see. I want to find Constanza de la Garza. So she explains here how to find those things. So I'm gonna say Constanza de la Garza. It was my ancestor. And it doesn't show anything, but let's put Garza. So sometimes you're not gonna find by the exact name, but you will find, so it says 2 spreadsheets with all the records. And here is it's very similar to the other page. Okay, so it will take you to her database. Now let's go back. Many of you do not have a tree, so I'm gonna show you really quick how to do one. So in Spanish, I was telling them, you can go to either Ancestry, you can go to a Family Search, or you can go to FTDNA, Family Tree DNA, or 23andMe. They have platforms where you can start your tree. Family Search is for free. And let me just go back. You create an account, it's for free. You sign in. I do have an account. So, well, it's my brother's account. And if you can see, I see a lot of family members. For example, I see my dad's sister's husband. This used to be my aunt. She's also Sephardic. And most probably my cousins are doing their trees. And that's why I'm seeing all of these pictures. So you go into family tree, and this is gonna be empty. And I'm sorry again, but let's go to this. Let's go to ancestry. So first you're gonna put your name, then your parents' name. And if you remember your grandparents' name, I do remember my, so besides my grandparents, I know my great-grandparents. And here, when you have ancestry, it will give you a little leaf and you press on it and it will give you more information. So Julia Gonzalez, let's see if it will give me more information. So here there's 2 ancestry member trees. And this one is mine. So I'm gonna press on that one. And I know that the father is Nicolas Rodriguez. And you can see the other people. For example, my family tree, they have the same last name. And I know Nicolas Rodriguez Espinosa, that was my great-grandmother's father. And Maria Polinar Olivares Ibañez also is her mother. By the way, her lineage is a straight maternal lineage that it goes to a Jewish woman. Okay, so it says here, review selected 3 hints, and I'm gonna accept, just because I know you shouldn't be accepting these clues or hints. You have to research. So one way that you can do that is you go to search and search for Carlota Rodriguez, and then you will look into the baptism records, and that should match your history. Okay, so but since I already made my tree, I accepted those hints. I'm gonna go back to the tree. And also you can, if you have your grandparents, you can ask them if they have any information. See, already Guadalupe de Leon has 2 hints. Let's go to his father. Rafael de Leon, and that's, yes, for sure, I know him. And you see, he's from Cadereyta. So I'm gonna press here. I'm gonna go to his profile. And I'm just gonna go to hints. And it's telling me, here you can see the baptism records, and you can press on it and read it. So here is telling you matrimonio de Rafael de León y señorita Teresa Garza. So you see, I'm Garza through my 4 sides. Garza through my grandmother, maternal grandmother, paternal grandmother, paternal grandfather, and maternal and paternal maternal grandfather. Yeah, so I'm Garza everywhere. Remember, we're a very endogamous family. Okay, going back. Sorry, I apologize for getting out. And here, so I'm gonna go back to the tree, and it's already giving me a potential mother, Teresa Gonzalez, and I know about Teresa because there's a story about Teresa. My mom called Teresa Teresota. I mean, not to her great grandmother, but to her sister, because her sister's name was Teresa, and my mom called her Teresota, and she got really, really upset, my great grandmother. And my mom said that she passed away the next day, so she always felt guilty. But there's a history about Teresa González Cepeda. So see, I also have González through my mother's paternal side, not just through my maternal. So see, my grandmother was González Garza, Eugenio González. So I have González. So, and it continues again. Just because I know my ancestry, I'm just going to say yes. But if you're not sure, you can go into hints, and there aren't any hints, but I do have his ancestry done somewhere else because I hired a genealogist. But I know these people very well. Potential father, let's see. Ramon González Peña, I know about the Peñas. And okay, so again, it's giving me hints. And I can go to ancestry member trees. And I know this person, he does Sephardic research, and he has the spouse, but nobody else has father and mother. So for this one, we do need to do research, and that can be done through Family Search or Ancestry if you have a membership. So by saying that, that means we have to search. So here's one. And usually we can find the names of the parents on this. It says it is a wedding record. Yeah. And usually in wedding records, you will find the names of the parents. And then you can add it. You can add it to the tree. Okay. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just trying to teach you how to build your tree. And just try to do 5 generations or 6. And then when you're applying for this, go ahead and submit that. And one way that you can submit that is, let me show you. So you can go here. Okay, again. So you see the name of the great-grandmother, 3rd great-grandmother. So you press on this one, and it will give you a list. So this is my name, my mom's, her dad's, my grandfather's mother, his dad, and then his mother. And you can print and save this, print this and save it as a PDF file, and you can attach it, okay? But like I said, make sure it matches, and just don't press any leaves and say, yeah, that's my ancestor. No, do your research. And if you don't know, like I said, go to Jenny's database and research the last name Espinosa. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. Espinosa. Okay, so I'm gonna put Espinosa. Let me just go back and start all over. Okay. So we can put Espinosa. I'm gonna put it with a C. I think it's with a C. And yes, there's some, see, Nuevo Reino de León, colonizer. So she was a colonizer. And there's a list here. De Saucedo, Guadalupe, Juan de Saucedo, Guadalupe. His father was Pedro de Saucedo, and his mother was Maria Núñez, and wife was Catalina de Espinosa. They had 3 minor males and 2 minor females. Luis de Carvajal, the origins of Nuevo Reino de León, and Samuel Temkin. So it shows that they're related to the Carvajal, which he was trial in the Inquisition. So yes, this line, I mean, you would like to have more. So let's go back. Let's see. I'm going to show you my tree, but just my regular tree. And it continues to grow. So for example, Jose Longoria Chapa, just going to go here. And he's my 4th cousin, 7 times removed. And if you see, it's a very long. But let me find someone that is direct. So I'm going to go here, Georgina. And I'm just going to press Santiago Ochoa. And he's my 2nd great-grandfather. No, I'm not going to choose him. I want like 5 generations. So let me look for something that will be helpful. Let's go with Carlota. Remember Carlota? This is a line that is, it goes straight to a Jewish, according to my genealogies. I haven't finished this. I didn't get a JetCom. Hold on, let me find someone that is. Let's go to Agripina. That's my maternal lineage, straight maternal lineage. And let's choose Maria de León Garza. Okay, we know that De León and Garza are very Sephardic. And see, I can go ahead and print that. But if I want more generations, let me see. I can continue. And it continues here. María de Alanís, Isabel de Alvarado, María de Alvarado, Rosa Melgozo. And I'm going to explain here, I'm going to take Isabel de Alvarado and that one, she's my 6th great-grandmother. I'm going to press here and I'm going to print this and save it as a PDF file. Again, instead of printing it, I'm going to save it and then I'm going to attach it to the application. Do not send it to me because I'm just explaining to you how to do this. I don't have access to this website, so I cannot see any of this. I'm just telling you how I did it, and I hope it was very helpful. Thank you so much.